Hi, Matt Cave here with Hudson Property Services, and in today's video, we want to discuss the number one mistake that we see landlords making when it comes to their rental property. So first of all, I'd like to say I am not an attorney. This is not legal advice. We're just here to share our knowledge in the property management space. So the number one mistake that we see landlords making is not being familiar with landlord-tenant laws in their area. So we're here in the Hudson Valley. Generally, the landlord laws that we look at apply mostly to the state of New York, but there are some individual municipalities that have their own landlord-tenant laws. So no matter where you are, it's very important that you're familiar with landlord-tenant laws. Here in New York State, the biggest one that controls most of your transactions with your rental property is going to be the 2019 Housing Stability and Tenant Protection Act. This was a sweeping bill that was passed that covers everything from screening residents to security deposits, lease renewals, background checks. So if nothing else, we highly recommend that you look up the 2019 Housing Stability and Tenant Protection Act if you own a rental property. So there's a couple things that we see that are very common is that people are not familiar with the security deposit requirements and laws surrounding security deposits that are addressed in the Housing Stability and Tenant Protection Act. So it's very important that you take a look at that clause. The other thing is notice periods when it comes to terminating leases and offering lease renewals. Super important that you become familiar with those clauses, and those tend to be a little bit more specific. So each city or town or municipality may have a little bit different laws as opposed to statewide laws. So it's very important if you own a rental property that you're familiar with the statewide landlord-tenant laws as well as your local tenant laws. If you could use any assistance in navigating these things, we'd be happy to have a conversation with you. Again, we can't provide any legal advice, but if you did need legal assistance, we can point you to some resources that we know. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can feel free to give us a call or book a consultation on our website at www.hpshomes.com. Thanks so much.